Okay, I think we are looking good. Yep, we are live. All right, so today we are continuing to push on circuits here in our factory. Our to-do list is long. How do I have solder before tin, lead, and zinc? That doesn't make any sense. There we go. And zinc doesn't mean to go to the top. Zinc should be like there. Okay. So today, we're starting with sap and moondrops and going from there. Last time we got, what did we do? We got, tar processing running down here. So that's, spitting out creosote for us. We've got treated wood happening here, and we set up this stone brick factory. That will feed, if necessary, it will feed into our planter box production once we are drawing planter boxes for sap as well as for science. I'm expecting this to not be enough, so we may have to make another planter box factory, and we will be able to pull our stone output here up as an input to wherever that needs to go when it happens. It looks like this may not be keeping up with ash, but that is okay. This is including a bunch of ash from stone right now, and stone is still backing up. So I hope that will fix itself. If it doesn't, we're gonna have a bad time. Yeah, we might have a bad time. We'll see if I need to increase our ash processing capacity up here. Hello, good to see you again. So yeah, what was I working on? Sap. Sap is what I'm working on. So with planter boxes here, and knowing that we need a lot of space for all the bits and bobs of circuits, my inclination, although it's probably a bad one, is to split off some planter boxes from here and go start sap up around here, and then we'll have kind of all of this space to do circuits, even though some of that is going to be cliffs that we have to navigate around. So let's start building sap bits and pieces and then see what it looks like to pull planter boxes up here. So, what do I want? I want F and EI. Sap comes from a sap extractor, which, this recipe doesn't show us the input, does it? Is this the one? Wood processing, sap tree to... Right, sap extractors just need sap trees as their modules, right? And then we get... You know what? I'm just gonna build one. What do I need for a sap extractor? A bunch of stone bricks, some soil, and that's it. Do I have pipes? Yes. Do I have small parts? Yes. All right, I should have everything else I need. Soil, some stone bricks, sap extractor. Okay, yeah, so this will just make 1 sap every 20 seconds. With 2 sap trees as modules. And it looks like the other option is to get a loop going, which makes biomass. And these later ones, I don't know if I have researched. Can I actually choose that recipe yet in a... Do I have what I need for you? Of course not. More copper, more stone. Okay. Does it need copper because it needs actual copper cable? Yes. Oh, that's not enough. Down to the actual copper. And I'll have to run down to the stone as well. Stone is still buffering. How are those going? Okay. Do I actually have access to this recipe? Okay, I don't. I don't actually have it yet. It needs either different research or it's just not a real recipe. Okay, so sap extractors are what I need. So I just need to be able to bootstrap these with sap trees. Which just need planter boxes and sap seeds in a botanical nursery. Sap seeds are just made from sap, also in a botanical nursery. Okay. How much sap do I have? 18. That is enough to bootstrap some seeds. So let's make a nursery, which of course, what do I need? Just glass. That's easy. Make a couple of these. Let's not actually make planter boxes ourselves. I should actually get planter boxes buffered. That would be a good quick change, since we're pulling them for 2 things now, and the demand of science is kind of variable. Just give them a little buffer. Okay. There we go. Building slightly fewer intermediates now. Okay, so first things first. Botanical nursery. You're going to make sap seeds from sap. And then another one is going to make sap trees from planter boxes and sap seeds. It needs 5 sap seeds, and we got 6 of them. Oh, beautiful. Okay. It would be nice to have 4 more sap seeds, which is 7 more sap. All right, I'll chop down some trees. I'll see what I get. I thought I was done with hand chopping once I got wood going, but it would be nice to have the first sap extractor running at full capacity. If not, it'll just be a little bit slower to get things bootstrapped. Have I gotten any more sap yet? Nope. Oh. You are gonna need... where is it? That. And that. And yeah, you're a little bit slow, but... okay, that's fine. Let's just, move all of these. Bonk. And bonk. You are going to make trees. You are going to make seeds. And we're just going to do this. Oh, okay. Perfect. And then you can come out here. And that should, slowly but surely, bootstrap some more trees. Okay. And I should be able to just let this run while I start working on the next thing, I think. Oh, this is going to need, what are they called? Input, isn't it? Yes, it is. Planter boxes. Yeah. Okay. Let's get planter boxes going over there. Take them from the buffer. Let's go up first and then over. Yeah. And then I built that abomination right where I need to go, so we're going to go around it. Oh. I couldn't have aimed that if I tried. All right. All the way up here. And in. All right. And that is going to be slow but sure sap tree production. I'm going to call, well, it's not sap done. I'm going to have to build enough sap extractors for my demand for actual Formica, which says, well, 1 sap a second if I could run it at full speed, but I know that that's not really, really necessary. Aldehyde. Do I even remember how to do this? Right, that's methane from moondrops. Okay. With this done, the next, well, half done. I'm gonna call it done. The next thing is moondrops are the next bio piece to get rolling. Last time I way overbuilt these. Moondrop greenhouse needs 100 iron plates. Let's go grab some more building materials. What else am I short on? I'm short on inductors. I'm short on... a little bit short on small parts. I've got lots of pipes, lots of those. Can always use more belts. Okay. Why can I... oh, I didn't actually grab iron plates. That would do it. What I should really think about at some point is putting steam engines down as an intermediate that gets built, because they're used in a bunch of buildings, but one thing at a time, and I'm kind of disinclined to overbuild with burner stuff. And besides, I'm going to need to redo everything once I have splitters, so... Okay, we built this moondrop thing. Just gonna start right here for now. I will move it. Okay, so we can build some of them, which produce moondrops. No, need moondrop seeds and make moondrops. And then each of these. What's our ratio here? It makes 4 moondrop seeds in 140. Oh, that's because this doesn't have modules, right? Yeah. Or is that its actual time with modules? Okay. Okay. So we make moondrops. Which one do we want? This one that makes 4 moondrops. The factory will have all of its moondrop modules. Okay. And then those will be consumed making methane. Oh, filter by ingredient. Whoops. Wait. These will be consumed to make moondrop seeds. The seeds will be consumed to make methane. What did I just do? Wait. What recipe did I choose here? I'm so confused. I've confused myself. Okay. Oh, because we're already into matrix stuff, because this spits out moondrops and seeds. Okay. I am not going to fight Helmod on this. We're going to switch over and... Pretty please, OBS? Okay, I'll do it by hand. Okay, sweet. Production sheet, we're doing moondrops. Let's see. Sure. Okay, and our product, well, is actually methane. We'll just say 1 a second for now. So we produce it from moondrop seeds. We need to get moondrop seeds from... Are these the same recipe? 42.1, 5 seconds, 5 moondrops. Yes, they are. And then inputs, we need more moondrops, so that will be... Let's see. You think there are better ways, but I'm going to guess that I don't have them unlocked yet. Yeah, moondrop stage 5 or whatever. Stage 3, stage 2. Yeah. Stage 1 is all I have access to. Okay. And then how much of this do I actually need a second for mica? That needs formaldehyde. It needs 50, which is 1 production of formaldehyde. Well, 2.5. 60 divided by 2.5, whatever that is. 60 divided by 5 is 12, so 24 a second? And that is wrong because I need to adjust the... How do I do this? Select entity, Moon Hub. No. Modules, here we go. More settings. No. To use best modules, I think it's going to put like Moondrop 3s into everything. Or maybe not. I know I've done this before. Ah, here we go. Select default module, Moondrop. Okay. That is way more of these than I actually want to build. Okay. Let's cut this in half. Cuz I don't think we're keeping up with full pace for mica anyway. So let's do like... Yeah, I like the idea of like 10 in... Even 10 in total is probably too much. I'd really have to look at the full circuit stack to figure out what a reasonable pace is. But I think... I know last time I did this, I way overbuilt methane production, and it was silly. So if we do... This is scaled at like... Scaling it for, I guess, 1 high-pressure furnace is reasonable, so that's... I don't know. 2 doing methane, 3 making moondrops. I think that's reasonable. So 5 of them in total. And then just 1 of these botanical nurseries making... I don't want to mess with that. Okay. And then this doesn't get any modules either. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, let's do this. So that's 2 making methane, 3 making moondrops, and 1 of these in the middle of the loop. So this will spit out a bunch of moondrops. We feed those into moondrop seeds first, which loop back on themselves. Prioritize seeds going back out here. Okay, we can do this. Back to Factorio. Oh, and I forgot to pause that. So how many of these do I have right now? I have 1. Okay. We're gonna need a bunch of glass and a bunch of iron plates. I want 5 of these. Ooh, and we are out of... Why are we out of fuel up here? Am I still venting it because it was backing up when I needed coke? I bet I am. That sounds like something that I would do. Okay, let's see. I think the vent is down here somewhere. Output full on coal. Because output full on coke. Ah, because we're not burning coke into more gas anymore. Okay. That should get us going there. How close are we here? This is almost empty. Excellent. What are we voiding? I don't even remember anymore. We're voiding pitch, and we're voiding whatever this one is. Anthracene. And we're probably voiding gasoline too at the moment, because I'm terrible. Creosote is getting buffered. We're voiding... Yeah, we're voiding gasoline and voiding aromatics. Is this... Where is my research at? From plastics, I think... Right, I was just working on the tree towards Pi Science 1. Alright, land animals... Biotechnology, xenobiology, genetics, more biotech. The tech tree forever. Hey! How are you doing, friend? Good to see you. This is a very heavily modded Factorio, which just makes the game way stupidly harder than even the base game is. But the goal is basically just pushing through a very, very overcomplicated tech tree, which I'm not even showing the whole of here. Where's the final tech? Those are resets. There it is. A very, very overcomplicated tech tree. By automating a whole bunch of bits and pieces of processes that are sometimes vaguely based on real life and sometimes completely fictional. Right now I'm trying to make circuit boards, which I don't have a visualization of that process, but it's a process. Are there any red buttons? There is, I think, a button. I don't know if it's red. Under circuit network that unlocks the... There's a power switch. Constant. Isn't there an input? Or maybe that's from a mod. It might be from a mod, unfortunately, that I don't think I have installed. So, alas, no red buttons. Where was I? I got sidetracked. Okay. More moondrop greenhouses. Right. I was making more fuel for more glass for more greenhouses. Right now, I'm the only factory worker. Very, well, I say very soon. In probably another 6 to 12 hours, I'll have some helpers. And one more if the glass is being made. Maybe we have glass going again? Yeah, we do. Okay, perfect. That 5 of those now? Yes, okay. So the plan is I also need 1 high pressure furnace and 1 more nursery. Okay. Nursery and a high pressure furnace. Okay. So these need coke, which is down here. But that is their only... Well, that and water is their only input. So I think I need to go grab more belts, because I always need more belts. And we're gonna go grab... Oh, that doesn't look good. That's slowing down. Oh, is it finally time? Is it finally time to hook up the second one? Oh, they are both running. Oh no, I never built a second one. Haha! No, I did. Collector Ghost is in the way? Oh, because that's also a ghost. Okay, I never built a second collector there. That's my problem. Collector. Okay. Oh, nope. Almost. There we go. And power. There's always something broken. Okay, so this is already feeding in a little bit of coke this way for the steel production. Is it? No, this is steel production. This is making CO2 for moss. How much does this make? This makes a lot. This makes 80 in... What time? 5 seconds? 16 a second? I only need... no, we need 15 a second, so that's basically a whole one of these. So we are going to have to run this up to where it'll be useful. Want to get up further north than power? Yeah. Okay. So, the plan is we have 3 of these. There they are. And these pass water through them, I think. All right. So each of these is going to be making moondrops from moondrop seeds. And they're all going to need moondrops as modules. Those moondrops will come out of them at a much slow enough rate that I think we only need 1 inserter each. Boop and boop. Those all come over here to the nursery, which is going to be making seeds from moondrops. We want the moondrops to come this way. How do we want to do this? Input. I want it to prioritize the moon drops coming from itself, or do I want to... You know what? I'll just give it 2 inputs, and it will take more than enough of them, I think. So you are only going to take the moon drops out. And these are inputs, so that's fine. Actually, in theory, I want... Let's do that. And then... the other thing that you need to output is... seeds. Is this right? This isn't right. I know how to do this. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna do this. Okay. So now, when these come here, if this is backed up, these won't come through at all. Yes. And then we output the seeds as well. How many seeds do we output? Up to 10. Okay. Well, no, that's only 2 a second, though, right? Yeah, I only need 2 of these, actually. It's 5 a second. Or for 1 thing a second, and then it's like 3 of them for 2 a second. I don't remember. I'll use 4. And then... seeds. Okay. Seed inputs to each of these. And then any seeds that make it past them can come down, well, actually to here, I guess. Where we will be making methane from them. Which is output, okay. Yeah, these ones are... Oh, I can't actually do that. I was hoping I could push them next to each other, but they really don't work that way, do they? Where's the... Oh, it doesn't have the recipe set. There we go. And there we go. And actually, if I want to grow this, I should put these out of the way up here. So they will go here and here. Bringing in... Ew. All of these options are kind of terrible for how to plumb these. Nope. Nope. Cool. There's no good options. And also, I think I built them in the wrong spot. I did. Okay, we're just going to have to deal with some really awkward plumbing is the situation here. And I just choose to deal with it. Okay, plumbing. This is going to come over here. This. will be our output. This is going to be our input for the carbon dioxide, which will be produced over here-ish. And then the... what did I do? Water will come in from the same place that these ones get it from. Which I need to figure out. And then here we have more water pathing. Okay. Water down to there. Water down to here. That's gonna potentially work for a little while. And then this furnace, I don't know, here. You're going to be making CO2. All you need is coke. Good. It's 2 in 5 seconds. That's fine. And then that output hooks up to the CO2 pipe here. All of this is going to need power. And we're going to have to actually bootstrap the moon drops, which I completely forgot about. Okay. Let's see what needs to be done for that. Craft. Oh, I need petri dishes and moondrop codex. Okay, I haven't even started on algae processing. I forgot I had to do it. Okay. New thing that wasn't even on my to-do list because I forgot is we need to do algae. Okay. So we need petri dishes, which need agar, which need seaweed, which is just made from water. And I don't think I have... No, I don't have seaweed 2 yet. All right. A seaweed facility... Oh, needs tin plates. Okay, well... I forgot lots of things that I had to do. I guess that means that tin is now the top priority. So tin is... I found it somewhere. Up here. Okay. Where did I leave my car? That's going to be important. Yeah. All right. I only missed like 3 steps in this process. I thought I didn't need tin until I was actually building like solder for electric circuits, but I need it now. So tin is, I think it needs a fluid mining drill, which means we're going to have to run some kind of pipeline all the way up here. And we will see what mining fluid I need. I think it'll tell me. I hope it tells me. All right. What do we got? Tin. Steam is the fluid. Okay, that's not awful. Steam can be made. Okay, so I do need a couple of fluid mining drills, which I probably don't have the stuff for. I have 1. Okay. And I'm going to need stone for that. I'm also going to need to make some boilers, and I'm going to have to figure out how to fuel them. All right. Let's run over some trees, get back to the factory, and figure out what we're making this steam from. I think since I've got this ash filtering, which leaves me with coal dust that I'm currently just putting in boxes, I'm going to see if I'm getting enough fuel from coal dust to maintain just a couple of miners on tin, just to get it started. Yeah. Oh, your big iron patch that I forgot was near me. That's nice. Let's see. So that's here. We should have quite a bit of this backed up. It doesn't have... Actually, fuel value of 3 is not terrible. So yeah, I think that's what we're going for. So to run, let's see. Add a recipe. Do I have... Yeah, tin ore. We compute by machine. I want to run, just say 2 of these to start, which gives us 1 ore a second. We're going to need 10 steam, which comes from boiler. And our fuel is not going to be coal. It's going to be coal dust. If I can find it. That's not what I want. That's the wrong button. How do I do this? Is it in the recipe button? Yeah, there we go. Fuel. Coal dust. And fuel. Coal dust. Okay. We're going to use about 2 of those a second. I might actually be making enough to keep up with that. And we're going to need 2 boilers. We're going to need coal dust up there anyway, so I think there's water up near there, right? Yes, there is. Okay. Am I about to run the world's longest coal dust belt all the way up to where that tin is? Yes. Am I happy about it? No. But it's, I think, easier than running a belt from this coal patch. Plus, if I run a belt from this coal patch, I have to deal with ash. Ugh. Yep. Okay, we're doing it. That's gonna be in the way. How's my inventory? Cool. This is gonna be so much fun. I hope everybody's excited for this ridiculous fuel belt that I'm going to run. Let's see. Guess we run it right up here. And we hang a right, and we just keep going. And we're already out of belts. That's a bad sign. How's this thing doing? Do we have some more of these going? Oh, lots. All right, well, I only need 1. Let's go ahead and put that in. And probably what I should do is tell my belt production to... Let's just let you double the number of belts that you build at once. So yeah, that I've ran it to here, and we have to go all the way up here. I should also actually, before I do that, I'm gonna grab a bunch of bricks so I can lay a path up there on my way by. Ah, okay. This is running out of bricks now that we are consuming these more regularly. Okay. Too many things to do at once. Let's build some underground. Let's grab a whole bunch of stone brick. Where are you? Oh, no iron plates. Okay. Before we do this world's longest belt, I want to... Will this go all the way across here? Heck yeah, it will. Okay. I want to get this belt figured out, which is going to get me more bricks in for my research and making those sap trees. This is absolutely atrocious spaghetti, but so be it. We want to go up here. And then this will feed this. Perfect. For... yeah, whatever this doesn't supply, this will pick up. Yeah. So we prefer the stone bricks that are the byproduct of our iron production, so that they don't back up and block iron. But then when we have more demand, we can pull in bricks from down below where we have dedicated bricks. Perfect, like this plan. Grab some more belts on the way by, because we're... Is that really only 7? Because we're going to need them. May as well make those out of the ones I can. All right. World's longest fuel belt, here we go. Oop, yep, already hitting trees we have to cut down. Let's see. I think I want to try to run this right up through here, so a little bit further. Yeah. And that was 200 belts. And we're about a third of the way there. So, good call on my part, saying we would need about 400 more when I updated the count. But now we can build some paths here so that it'll be faster coming back for the next batch. And this is going to be my life for the next God knows how long. At least we'll be able to take the car on the next excursion there. Yeah, that's not enough that it's worth going to. Okay. What else can we think about working on? Ceramic is an option. Ceramic comes from fuel and clay. Clay It's just clay. Right. It just comes from a clay pit, gets mined, and then turns into ceramic. Okay. So if we want to support one high-pressure furnace making ceramic, we need 2 clay a second. This makes 3 clay in 4 seconds. What an awful number. So that's 3/4 of a clay a second. So we would need 3 clay pits and a lot of steam. That's a lot of steam. I just did all that math, and now I'm going to make the tool do it for me, because I don't want to do the math on the steam. Let's see. Output is 1 a second, which is one of these. We're going to need... And then... Oh, that's only 9 boilers. Okay, that's... I mean, it's bad, but not... What if I run you on... This is a bad idea. I know this is a bad idea. Yeah, that's a lot more coke than I think I'm producing as an intermediate here. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So the fuel for this is going to have to be raw coal. Which is just a crummy fuel. But I don't have good options right now. Okay, so that's the better part of a belt of raw coal into 9 of these. It's not going to run at full capacity, basically, ever. I don't even know if I want to do that. I might just run this at, like, a third. Oh, that's... Sorry. Whoops, that's wrong, too. 0.375? Is that half of 75? It is. Okay. Yeah, that's more manageable. So that's 4 boilers. Only, well... Yeah, only 2, 3 miners. Yeah. Okay. I like this better. And almost no coke, which is good because I'm going to start running low on that very soon. Okay. Like this plan. But I will make it so it's expandable, of course. Let's see where I want to build that. So coke is still over here. I'll need water for the boilers, and I'll need a place where I can run a raw coal fuel line. I could push... This raw coal patch is getting busy too. Let me head down there and see what my options are. Let's also see where we're at here. Cool. That's not quite all the research I can do before we get to the next science pack, but it is most of it. There will be some secondary things. Get it all running. I'm going to run out of research well before I am capable of starting the next tier of research, for sure. Okay. So this one I know is running at full capacity, at least for now, until this is empty? Is this empty? Holy crap, this is empty. Okay, time to get rid of this. And this. And this. And these. Sorry, this is a ad hoc adjustment here. I've been waiting for that thing to empty for a while. So we can now pull this pipe directly down. here. Perfect. Okay. How much coal did this decide it needed? Okay, only like 3 of these worth. Oh, that's not really worth pulling a full belt out for, is it? What if I do run these on coke? How much are they going to use? $2.5. We make 2.7. And we're going to be pulling it for CO2, for other bits and pieces of production. Oh, yep, have a good night. Glad you stopped in. Okay. I don't really want to run that on coke. I don't have other... Well, actually, I have one other solid fuel option. And it involves fixing something that I've been letting build up as a problem for a while. And that is... this. All of this ash. Because right now, this is building up faster than we're draining it for wood. Obviously, we want to prioritize it going to wood production, but we do not need a full belt of it by far, and the rest of it really needs to be taken care of. So, and that'll give us another source of coal dust, kind of right here, which is great. And we can use that along with this coke belt to do our ceramic production. It's going to be in an awkward spot, but we also are going to have methane here. So I think... the big issue with doing it over here is that we have copper here, and we're going to have to connect up copper somehow with ceramic to be making inductors. But we don't really need inductors over here at all. We're just building them as a part for ourselves. So and I'm going to have to route copper up to the circuit production area anyway for batteries, and I think for circuit boards. So I think it's okay. I think it's okay to be doing ceramic here, is what I've decided. Okay. With that being the case, let's get a couple of solid separators. We need steel, we need iron, we need everything. Ooh, nope. We need small parts. One more? There we go. Don't know if I'm going to need 1 or 2 of them on ash duty, or if... Alright, ash separation. You can do 10 ash a second. We have a full belt, which is going to be 15 ash a second, so we do need 2 of them. Well, we don't quite have a full belt yet, but it's dangerously close, so... Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Full belt is 13, and I have 12 here, so yeah, it's very close to a full belt of ash output, so we'll run 2 of these. Into them, that means we need a total of 24 inserters. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Ah. 5 and 5. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this belt. We're gonna not route it exactly where... Oh, nope, not there either. There we go. And this comes right through here, right through here, right through here. All right. Now, each of these is going to output a little bit of iron oxide, soot, and coal dust. I'm going to grab some more base building parts. Okay, so with... Actually pulling at a pretty good rate. Yeah, so that's priority there for wood production. And then everything else goes over to these machines. The only thing we care about right now is coal dust. Everything else is going in boxes, which... Will I regret that at some point in the future? Yes. Do I care right now? No. Okay. That's going to be coal dust. Ooh, boy. Coal dust. Let's see. Iron oxide. And soot. Excuse me. Soot, I think, is actually part of petroleum handling. Yes. Okay. Then these come over here, and this is going to feed right into our boilers for clay production, which are 4 of them. Ooh, building pipes. Let's not do that. Let's go grab pipe. Pipes are down here. And oh, those were the wrong thing even. I need boilers. Alright, stone is down here. Okay, so boilers be right here. They are going to each have inputs, outputs, which I need to make sure to set as ash outputs. I've made that mistake enough times in my life. And this shouldn't use anywhere near all of the coal dust that we're going to be generating here, but output the ash. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's an easy way to prioritize this ash, because this is going to be backed up for a long time. I think the answer is yes, kinda, sorta. These shouldn't produce too much. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to take just one of those off. And we're going to do this. And that way, this ash should always come into here. Actually, I can do this. Okay. That should be that. These are going to need power. I can do that easily. Just grab it from here. All right, these are going to start fueling themselves. Excellent. Bring water down from here, because I'm sure there's plenty. Right. All the way down, please. And did I ever make a... I don't even know which tab it's in. Play pit. There we go. Okay. Play pit. Sure, that's fine. You take in steam, you make clay. Excellent. Put you, like, there. I like that. Alright, and you make 3 clay in 4 seconds. I'm gonna give you two outserters. And then the last thing we need to make ceramic is another high-pressure furnace? Yes. All right. And high-pressure furnace, we'll just do direct insertion. No sense using belts. You're going to make ceramic. You're going to need... Okay, just 1 coke. That's easy. That's a single belt. Perfect. And power. Okay. This is not making enough steam. Oh, because this isn't making enough dust per second, is it? You're only making 1 per second. And we need more. Let's see. Yeah. with a fuel value of 3. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot. 4 times as much. Okay, this was a bad idea. This isn't gonna work. Well, at least not at full capacity. I might just leave it like this. Because we're not even going to make the full half, are we? Or the full 1 a second. Because we don't have 20 ash coming through here. We have at most 15 minus whatever gets pulled off there. Yep, this is what we're doing. We're just gonna accept that we overbuilt this part and run off of 1. And if we end up needing a lot more ceramic for things, we will sort it out later. Okay, that's yeah, that's my plan. So, ceramic from this is going to just need to get, like, fed up here towards where we're going to be doing circuit stuff. I'm going to need to do the same with copper. Excuse me. Okay, that's, what am I missing here? This is water input. Okay. Figure out where that needs to go later. Then this is gonna come. I'm gonna run it way the heck over here. All right, ceramic. Not a lot of ceramic, but ceramic. I will likely need to augment that production to get a reasonable amount of circuits, although last time I found that they backed up pretty significantly. You don't use them in science, you only really use them for more buildings, so they only go as quickly as your factory can grow. Okay, next thing to do is get copper on up to where we need it. And actually, it'll be a copper and fuel belt, which is perfect. That's what we've got here. So let's, yeah, this can just go right up around the outside here. Okay, so fuel comes here, or fuel and copper rather. And should be able to come all the way over to meet up with ceramics. Yes. All right, so we're gonna need assemblers. Let's build some assemblers. I haven't built assemblers in so long. We're gonna need copper wire, which I think you can basically feed with, yeah, uses 2 copper a second, so feed that with as much copper as you can. And then that will feed right into here. where we are going to be making I thought there was a recipe that made inductors out of ceramic. Am I crazy? Am I losing my mind? Is it in a different tab? Is it in a different machine? Capacitors, air core inductors. Ah, it is. It's in an electronics factory. Okay. I am losing my mind. I need to make an electronics factory. Okay. In that case, we're going to do this. I don't know if this thing can actually use all of those copper cables, but I'm going to give it every chance it can. All right, and you're going to make inductors. And yes, you will use as many of these as I can give you. Excellent. All right. The power. All right. And this spits out, oh, 5 of these at once. Okay. 5 of these in, 5 seconds. So 1 a second. That's going to be 2 inserters. Make some more chests. Cap these at 2 stacks each. All right. We're now making inductors faster than we could need them. Can we also do... Okay, capacitors need tin as well, so once we have tin, we can do those. And I think... yeah, that's it. That's it for components here. So this is gonna back up on inductors, and I can go get rid of the inductor factory that's down here, because I don't need it anymore. All right, what's our limiting factor on making these? Oh, you're not. You're unblocked. What's our limiting factor here? It's dirt. Is it really dirt? That's incredible. It is. Okay, we're limited by dirt. That's an easy fix. I like easy fixes. I just plonk... Of course I can't. Oops, did I miss that there? And power needs to get reconnected. How is this grid set up? You can come down here, and you can come down here and here. Okay. Hopefully, our limiting factor here will no longer be dirt, and we can make these more quickly. Although, at the moment, we're just wasting a lot of them on this belt here, and they'll start buffering soon. Do we have, like, enough of these yet? Make 1 stack. You're just spitting them out slowly but surely. Good enough for me. Okay. So, looking at tin, 2 per second, and I know that one of these can only spit out half of a coal dust per second, which means and this is running at full capacity still. Oh, no, not always. Okay, I don't think it's waiting. But still, we're putting out half a coal dust a second. And that is not going to be enough. So I think the world's longest coal dust belt isn't real and it can't hurt me. But it does mean that I have to undo all this. Because I'm going to have to fuel this from a different source. And that different source is going to have to be this raw coal patch down here. That is really, really unfortunate. I am not excited about that. But it's better because I'm also going to need to bring fuel up for zinc mining as well. There's other stuff up here that I might need eventually. Niobium there. There's another iron ore patch here that I'll want to tap into sooner than later. So it's not the end of the world that I have to do this differently. I'm just not thrilled. So what I might end up doing instead, in that case, is routing this coal dust across the map to join up with this coal dust in case we want to expand our production here. But I'm not going to do that right away. For now, I'm just going to leave this here as a memento of my inability to do math. And being off by factors of 4 twice in the exact same way. And we will move on with our lives. So besides tin, where am I at on... Ceramic is used in capacitors. Okay, circuit boards. Circuit boards. We're going to need copper zinc batteries, ceramic capacitors, air core inductors, high power resistors, vacuum tubes, solder. So capacitors need zinc. What about resistors? Also need tin. Okay. Printed circuits need the formica, copper plate, and vacuum. And formica, we need formaldehyde, which needs methane, which needs moondrops, which needs zinc, or tin rather. Keep saying zinc, I mean tin. Solder is lead tin. Okay, so we need tin. That's it. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. We just need tin at this point. Lovely. Or I guess I could work on the copper zinc batteries, but you know. Let's see how the factory's doing though. Planter boxes are... Wow, running at full capacity. It's possible. I didn't know it was possible. Is this backed up? You're backed up on output. Okay. So yeah. We're rolling through these as fast as it's possible to roll through them. SAP is fully built, so all of them currently are going towards science, which is also currently starting to back up. Okay. That makes me a happy engineer, at least. One moment, please, while I turn on my lights, since it's getting dark in here. Okay. So it's tin. There's nothing else to do but tin. I was afraid of that, but here we go. I will need a couple of fluid mining drills. I will need, let's see. Oh, this is only producing tin ore. Let's change you to be tin plates. Compute by element. How many of these out do we want? Okay, that's 10 times as much as we want. We want 2 of these. That's 0.1 a second. Perfect. So that's 2 miners, 2 boilers, and 2 furnaces. Cool. Where am I going? Where's the car? Oh, and I'm gonna need miners for the coal. All right, over to this coal patch we go. I should have made a blueprint of my coal mining, but that's okay. And I did not grab enough inserters, so that's going to be a problem real soon. Okay. Where is Ash? Lime, calcium carbide, gravel. Ah, Ash. Wrong button. Wrong button. Ash. Okay. And then an ash belt here. Which for now, we are just going to buffer. Perfect. And then this goes just pretty much due north for as long as we feel like, until we run out of belts. And then this is a full belt of coal, so we'll be able to fork this for other purposes. We'll of course need it for zinc up here in the short term and, you know, for other things later. We were doing so well. And then we hit this woods. Alright, let's make sure this is cleared enough. Actually can't see what I'm doing. I wish I had trains. I wish I had lots of things right now. I wish I had splitters. I wish I had fast inserters. I wish I had assemblers that didn't need coal. But I get none of that for a long time. All right, let's start going this way. What does the map look like here? Yeah, we can kind of run it to here and then up along here. And that's 10. Cool. Let's go grab our car back from the coal patch. Now, if I wanted to bring out a full belt of tin ore, I'm fairly certain that we would need, let's see, we're using raw coal in all of our steps. Yeah, this is more than a belt of raw coal. Oh, it's like 2 belts of raw coal. Okay. So the most that I would be able to bring out is, until I have improved fuels, is closer to this. Okay. Which is 12. Okay. I'm just thinking about how much room do I need to keep to be able to expand this to sort of the limits of what this belt could fuel. Obviously, I'm not going to do that right now. We're going to build the capacity for 0.1 plates a second, and grow from there as needed. But I just want to make sure that we have the just the space. Yeah. So 222, which I have 2, and I don't know. I have boilers somewhere. 2. Okay. Doink. That should be fine. These should, well, they won't bootstrap because only half of them have, ooh, actually, that'll fill itself. There we go. I'll need to come back here with more inserters. That's fine. And a bunch more belts to be able to plumb all the tin bits together, which is also fine. So, let's swing ourselves around here. See how close we can get to the factory without pipes. Oh, I need to build him a pump as well, because we need to get water in for the steam. That is the wrong kind of pump. I need one of these pumps. Okay. Don't even need electric poles up there because it's all coal fueled. We're gonna need chests to hold ash output. We're gonna need belts and inserters. Okay. Let's go. Ow. This way. Let's see how long before I blow up this car slamming into a rock. Whoops, need to do the coal first. Because we want this to just be, well, set and forget. There's more than enough coal coming off of this for what we need it to do for now, but I don't want to have to come back here. Until this fills up with ash, at any rate. You know what? Actually, just to make sure I don't have to come back here. Oh, never mind. I don't have steel. All right. Back up to 10 we go. So we're going to need a little bit of space here. Sure, why not? Our two fluid miners. Which are going to output here. Okay, what did I decide this number was for, like, if I had a dedicated belt of coal? Yeah, that's 15, okay. That's 8 on each side. So I'm gonna have to clear out a bunch more trees. I want the ghosts in place. Which I do. Because I'm gonna build my belts around them. One more. Okay. Perfect. And then on these, we're going to have right there. It's going to be our coal input and ash output. And it's going to come all the way up. To here, which should leave room for the steam input on the top, and then comes all the way back down here. Whoops. All right. These are going to have an input and an output. The output is, of course, as always, actually, ash. And then we get an ash output belt here. Okay. So our input needs to come oh dear. Are there brakes in my belts? There's brakes in my belts. Let's go get that dealt with. Figure out where it stopped. Oops, I just completely missed that one. Alright, I think that's good now. Alright. So coming onto this, we're going to have, I don't know, a few of those. Doesn't really matter. Maybe don't run it right through the woods. Oh. All right. Pick all this up because we don't need it. Okay. So, coal should be actually coming through now. Yeah, it doesn't look like I missed any more spots. Needs to catch up to me. Okay. So this is going to be our output of stuff. Down here, we can have 1, 2 of those. We need 6. Okay. I really didn't need to leave that much room up there, I don't think, but whatever. Overbuilding, it's what I do. Okay. Raw ores, tin plate output. Perfect. Okay, with tin plates, I mean, that's it, right? We just need to do a little bit of hooking up of ash to meet up with this ash. Get put in a few boxes. More boxes than we think we need. And then plates will come out here. So, What that means is the only thing left to do is steam. And we need 2 of those, which is 3 inserters, fueling, whatever. Okay. So we need 3 inserters worth of fuel coming to our boilers. Boilers are going to be up here. Again, we're going to leave plenty of room for expansion. All right. Is that far enough over? Oh, that's perfect. Okay. So this is where we now break all of our ghosts, because we're actually going to run this pipe. Okay. That is wrong thing. Because we need, as always, inputs, outputs, output belt, steam connecting up here. Okay. So it comes up to there. Perfect. Steam output, good. Water input from over here. Let's see. Offshore pump. They have water. Good. We're going to need, again, a few... we're not going to build our full chest output, but we do need 4. Nope, those are assemblers. Here we go. And then these need to be appropriately set for ash. Okay. That looks good. Now all I need to do, I think, is pull this coal belt just right up there. Oh no. Okay, I want to see this working before I leave. I'm going to have to come back and bring in a belt for getting the tin out. Actually, I can probably use this belt that I was running for coal dust. I bet I could bring tin on one side and zinc on the other and plumb that right in to where I'm starting to work on circuits over here. That belt goes a pretty good distance there. I like that plan. That's a good plan. Did I miss I did. Okay. So these are making steam. We've got ghosts for all the ones we would need. Steam comes all the way down. Fuel wraps all the way around the whole setup. Excellent. These are mining. Excellent. They're coming down into these machines, which are slowly but surely going to start making tin. Okay, perfect. Just a little buffer set up here. Buffer as long as it wants. Well, yeah, that's fine. Whoop. Yep, first plate being made. This has nothing in it, which concerns me. Because in theory, 2 of these needed 1.5 furnaces. Oh, yep, there we go. It's starting to slowly work its way down. Because this will only fill its... Yeah, okay, this is just going to fully fill up its input buffer before it lets this one get started. That's fine. That's just buffers being buffers. Okay. Cool. We have tin. Where'd I leave the car? All right, so pulling through these woods here towards where we were originally. Ooh, not through there. Gonna pull that belt. Yeah, here. Let's, pop out of this. And we're just going to turn this belt around. Interestingly, there's no coal dust on it, which concerns me. Oh. Missed a spot. Okay. We're going to turn this around, and we're going to feed the coal dust back into the coal dust buffer over here. And then it'll be empty when we're ready to repurpose it for... for our tin zinc belt. All right, perfect. I could even start dragging that belt further up now. No, I only have 26 belts. That would be silly. All right, what do I need to stock up on resource-wise? Let's go ahead and grab belts, as always. It's good to have some more iron in my inventory. We've got... Oh, I have no, conductors. Oh, speaking of... what do I want to do? How do I want to do it? I'm going to cut this off here. I'm going to cut this off here. I'm going to grab these. I'm going to let this finish making what it can make with the resources that it has. Just uncap this. Well, yeah. And that'll just finish itself up. I have plenty of small parts. I have bolts for some reason. Where's the small parts factory? Drop everything in there. Clay. I have so much crap. Let's see. Drop this off here. What else do I have that I don't need? I have piles of native flora. Drop those off there. Treated wood can go to this factory. What else do I have? I've got some coke. I've got some coal dust. I've got so much stuff. Why is my inventory full of garbage? A bunch of ash. Okay, I should drop that over here. Oh, hey, this is almost done. Emptying this buffer. That's amazing. Oh wow, this is really almost done. That is really amazing. Okay. Got some iron sticks, which I guess can go to the bolts factory. What are you missing? Okay. As can the rest of these iron sticks, I suppose. All right. Take that. These inputs. This is officially... Oh, I was powering... Oh, this needs this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you need those inputs. That's fine. This is going to be the tin zinc belt. I wonder if it's easier to pull through kind of past the rare earths here instead of where I started putting it here. That's just a lot of trees to clear out for that belt. Eh, let's do it. Whatever. All right, this is all cleared out through here. So we can break it off. It'll go like that. And that will be tin and zinc. Let's see if... This is going to push through a lot of woods, but it's the most reasonably direct path, so we'll deal with it. Okay. Now the fun part. Out of curiosity. Okay, we don't get grenades until military 2. which is reasonably far down in Pi Science 1. We need melamine. We need batteries. We need... Oh no, it's green science. Oh, geez. Okay. It doesn't require... Interesting. It doesn't require green science, but it depends on it. Interesting. Is that because this requires... No, it's just coal and iron plates. Yeah. Clearing out the forest. Making a path for my belts to bring me tin and zinc. So I can make circuits. Really, I don't care about circuits. I care about splitters, but I need circuits for those. And I can almost guarantee that by the time I get this belt pulled, there's going to be at least one gap in it. That I'm going to have to go hunting for. Ugh. Man, on the mini-map, you really cannot tell just how many trees are on this ore patch. What even is this? Antimony. Oh, are we through? Are we through? Are we through? We're through. Excellent. Alright, I want to leave room to do my actual zinc processing up above to merge into this belt. Perfect. So then tin just comes down from here. Tin's already only on one side of the belt. It's almost like I planned ahead. I couldn't have managed to choose this bend point any worse if I tried, right through the only patch of trees within 5 miles. But hey. Okay. That's tin. Very happy. And let's just check the map here. Whoop. Do I see any gaps? There might be a gap down here. I don't think I see any there. I should see the highlighter blink if there's a gap in the belt ahead of me. I might have seen one down here somewhere on the mini-map. Ooh, maybe not. All right. Well, we'll see if tin makes it all the way down. If not, I'll find where the gap is. It's not immediately urgent. Well, Okay. I was doing tin for a reason, and that reason is lost to the sands of time. Ceramic is done, as are inductors. Was the reason moondrops? Ugh. I didn't update my to-do list when I was working backwards through my dependencies. So I'm not 100% sure. But I'm reasonably sure that the reason is moondrops. Let's see. What do I need in order to be able to make electronics factories? I need more steel. Let's head down and grab some steel and make a couple electronics factories. I should also be able to, with tin, start capacitors. Yep. Resistors need coke, glass, and tin. Okay, I can do those too. Vacuum tubes. Need graphite, which I'm not making yet. Those just need copper. And those need everything. Okay, so I can make capacitors. I have the stuff for that coming down my belts now. And very nearly the stuff for high power resistors. Okay. This is pretty much buffered out, which is fine. This stuff will go on a belt alongside. 1, 2, 3. This will be the capacitor factory. And that will need the tin belt. Or the tin zinc belt. You make capacitors. You need all of those. Good. Actually, you don't need as much buffer. You don't need any buffer. Changed my mind. Yeah. These need buffer because I need to be able to grab them to build buildings. I don't need capacitors for buildings. So this is fine on its own. Copper zinc batteries are going to happen up here somewhere. Those are going to need cellulose, I think. I need another material that I don't have yet. Oh, here we go. It's coming. All right. It's coming in weird little batches, but it's coming. Perfect. We have tin. Okay, so the thing that I was working on up here was bootstrapping moondrops. Bootstrapping moondrops needed also tin for something. I think it was for Either the Moondrop Codex. No, that needs tinned cable. But also... oh right, Petri dishes, which need agar, which needs seaweed, which is made in a seaweed crop facility, which needs tin. Right. Okay. So I'll need to grab some tin to make a seaweed crop facility. What are the other components that I need for circuit boards? Resistors, batteries, vacuum tubes, solder. What's solder made in? Solder is made in a assembler. Of course it is. A burner assembler out of lead and tin. And that's going to be working very slowly. Do you even need 2 outputs? 3/5? Yeah, not really. Well, especially not at the rate that ceramic is coming in. This is definitely going to be a limiting factor. Do I do it now? Do I wait? I think I do it now. One of the things I was talking about doing earlier was taking the output of this coal dust over there, and I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. Get my money's worth from this underground. Let's see. We want this to come up like here, here, here. Oh my God. How do I do this? Every single time. It is truly, truly mind-blowing that I always manage to put my belts exactly where the power poles are. Perfect. And then those go that way. Pick up my mess. And then I just need to flip around the inserters here to be outputs. I should pick up this mess too. Just so I don't get confused later by this empty belt. Whoops. Okay. So that should now be pushing more over here, which means I can hook up at least one more boiler. Probably only one more boiler, actually. Perfect. All right. Can I make any... lead and duralumin. Oh, hey, there's one of these that I can make with just lead. There's a couple I can make with just lead, without duralumin. Okay. That's good. Although I don't think that I can make... Yeah, valves need circuits. This is actually... Let's do a little bit like... like that sort of thing. Since we seem like we're doing okay on this side of the ash for now. Actually... Let's do that. That way this side can never back up. If we do back up on ash, we'll deal with that when we deal with it. Okay. So this should get us twice as much ceramic. Looks like one output is still sufficient. Cool. And this should be, yeah, this is going to start to buffer. Awesome. Tin is starting to buffer even. All right. So the thing that I need to be making then is a seaweed crop facility, which needs 50 tin plate. How much did I get out of that? Hey, all of it. Awesome. And limestone. I have limestone down here somewhere. Limestone, limestone, limestone. Take a stack of it. Okay. Seaweed crop facility. Let's think about where we want this. We have up here is where our glass is happening. So this is where empty petri dishes will come from. So I probably want to be doing... yeah, petri dishes, agar, seaweed. From a seaweed crop facility with just water. Agar gets made in a high-pressure furnace from steam and seaweed. And then that gets put in a petri dish in a burner. Okay. I think, since we're going to have petri dishes here, we need access to water for steam. This is a reasonable place to set up seaweed, like up here. And then the petri dishes will come around and we'll have agar petri dishes get put together here someplace. I'm trying to leave lots of room for... Are all these still running? Waiting for space and destination... Waiting for space and destination. All right. Yeah, they're all running. We haven't run out of resources yet. Let's see. Let's head up here and drop down this crop facility and see where we're at. big are these? Oh, they're not big at all. So we're going to make seaweed. Just needs water. Oh, we need some seaweed to be modules. Right. Let's see how many seaweeds we can grab here. If each of these is worth 2, we should be able to get up close to the 20 pretty quickly. $14? Yeah. We'll start with 14. That'll be enough to get it bootstrapped. I don't want to run around manually grabbing seaweed all day. That's no fun. Oh, and we don't even need a full. Okay, we only need 10. Perfect. Water comes in the bottom. I'm going to put another one next to you just to copy. Just to have it. Kind of have an idea of how they'll connect. Yeah, because that doesn't quite reach. Perfect. And that just like that. And this is going to come down here to an offshore pump, which I can make plenty of. Offshore pump. Always leave a space to expand. Power connection can come from... Is there power over to here? There is. Down here is probably better. I'm going to need power on this side. All right. Seaweed. You make 10 in 50 seconds, so that is easily just one outserter. No byproducts to worry about. Let's leave room to, I don't know, quadruple. If I need more than that, I want to rejigger things anyway. Okay. So, oops, petri dishes, agar, seaweed and steam become agar. Yeah, this uses a maximum of 1 seaweed a second. So that would actually be 5 of these, right? Because these make 10 seaweed in 50 seconds. Yeah. Oh, and this one outserter is having trouble keeping up. Is it? No, it's not. I just looked at the wrong time. Okay. So, this is the maximum number of these that one furnace can possibly consume. So we are going to need said furnace. Oop, making small parts. Okay. Let's head back to the main factory. Oops, this way. Try not to run into anything on the way by. Like that. Grab ourselves small parts. Okay. Anything else I need while I'm here? I've got belts, I've got inserters. Could always use more power poles. I've got less than a stack at this point, right? Yeah. What available techs do I have that don't need... Oh, I've got upgraded copper processing. which is going to need these automated screeners eventually. That's fine. Evaporation processing. What are you used for? Oh, you get me to military 1, which I am going to need to get to military 2 for grenades. So, yep, I'll start you. Cellulose. Sure, why not? Zoology. Oh, I never did carriage and processing either. Okay. Landfill, why not? Shale oil. I skipped a couple of things. Okay. Don't forget the car, Brennan. The car is important. The car gets you where you need to go. Significantly faster than using your sad little engineer legs. And go ahead and blow up that power pole. That's cool. Wasn't using that anyway. How are we doing here? Oh, lots of those. That's going to be awesome. Okay. So we're going to need... I should really be in the right... For these petri dishes, agar, okay. We need up to 100 steam, which comes from... you know what? I'm going to do a recipe. I'm just going to do... Petri dishes... Agar comes from seaweed. Just the most basic recipe. Okay. These need to be moduled. And this is going to output... One of those uses 20 steam a second, which is 3 of these. Okay. That is the most, and then we will also use exactly 1 burner assembling machine. Okay. Let's go ahead and just drag this. Whoops. This is all wrong. This is all wrong. This is all wrong. Okay. Let's get the plumbing in first. That'll be... I'm plumbing all the way out to here because I'm going to need to grab this water pipe for steam production. And then I will thread my electricity like so. Perfect. Now, seaweed comes in. We're going to have our high-pressure furnace running somewhere. I guess I should just do it like here. Because, yeah, this is going to come down this way, and this is going to feed boilers, right? Who are going to have to put their steam output here, give or take. Okay. I don't necessarily actually want it that high. Maybe I do it over here. Maybe I do it on this side. And then this bell doesn't do this at all. Because, yeah, I'm going to need to fuel this, right? So if these guys come in, and I only need 3 of them, right? Yeah, 3 for the whole thing. They come in, like, here. Yeah, that's fine. That leaves room for belts. 1, 2, 3 of those. Outputs, let's see. Outputs need to be ash. Perfect. That's gonna be for... Let's see. Ash storage. Lovely. This will be fuel in, wherever I get my fuel from. These guys will all go like this. Get a little manifold together. And then will this thing fit here? Yes. Steam input. Perfect. This input, whatever it is. 2 inserters, you say? Okay. Perfect. All right, and power. So, the only issue now is where do we fuel this from? That's a question without an easy answer. Let's see. I think I have coal kind of up through this whole mess in a couple of different positions. How much do we need in the grand scheme of things? Almost none. Yeah, and this is gonna need whatever. Let's do it here, actually. You'll connect there. Coal belt will loop around and connect here as well. So this will be our coal in. Undergrounded to there. We'll also have an input for glass. Sure. And then 2 outputs, right? One's gonna be that. One's gonna be the Petri dishes. Wherever those are. Petri dish. Okay. That's pretty much... Buffer those. That's pretty much our setup for Petri dishes. All I have to do is figure out where we're getting a belt of fuel from, and potentially build a few more of these seaweed crop facilities if I have the tin plates for it. Okay, so let's, where did I leave the car? Why is the car way up there? Let's head down to sort of our main horrible starter factory area, and let's see if it's feasible to pull a belt of coal out of that. I am not sure that it will be, but, Let's see. Let's repair some things. 'Cause I'm a bad driver. And see what we're looking at as far as coal belts. So, we've got coal on the iron and copper belts. We've got this coal that comes up to this thing. Switch our fuel so that this will give us correct ideas of how much we actually need. Six inserters worth. Actually, not a small amount. Okay, this is only one inserter's worth coming off here. But this is the overflow of the whole belt. So I could actually do this. One more for good measure, because this does, whoops. Get used for just one other thing? Yeah, just for this. Okay. So what we're going to do here then is we're going to pull off one inserter here. Use that for our fuel there. And this is coming right out here. Let's pull this out. Give ourselves a little more space in here. Of course, the belt that I erased, that was right here, would have been perfect for this. Such is life. Let's go to the left here. We're gonna go up here. Hopefully we don't start to run low on coal here. If this ends up pulling or not getting enough, really, because everything else has priority over this, we will see what we end up having to do. But coal belt is installed. That just leaves empty petri dishes. So, can I build a glassworks? I can. All right. Let's pull one more glassworks in. Let's see. You're going to make petri dishes. Not sure why I'm not using undergrounds here. Should be. For both flow and UPS reasons. All right. Let's get fuel in. And petri dishes. Okay. That should be able to get us our earliest full petri dishes, which I needed for moondrops. Oh boy. Okay. F&EI, let's look at this moondrop codec. Planter box, water, and 2 petri dishes in a botanical nursery. Can I build a botanical nursery right now? No. What do I need for it? Iron plates, planter boxes, and more iron plates. All right. Let's do that, and let's start thinking about bootstrapping. Planter boxes, iron plates. All right. Now, let's drop this, I guess just right here. Moon drops. Drop in some planter boxes. Add water. Now we just need the petri dishes and the codexes. Drop in petri dishes. And what do I need to craft a codex? Glass inductors, oh, and tinned cable that I'm not making yet. All right. That's fine. I can grab glass. I can grab more inductors, and tinned cable is easy to set up. In fact, we're just going to follow our tin belt right now. Oh yeah, we got lots of stuff going on over here. Okay. So... you're going to make tinned cable. Just going to pull in copper and tin. We're just going to do, whoops, need an underground. Underground. Do that. Do a little of this. Nope. Ash, and for you, tinned cable. And a couple of boxes. Why are you not... Did I blacklist? I blacklisted. Okay. Air core inductors, glass, and, well, 20 tinned cable. Each codex. All right. I do need stacks of inductors, though. All right. That should be enough for our first moondrop. Oh, I can make 3 of them. Cool. Oh, because I can do tinned... Cool. That's fine. Do it in my inventory. Doesn't matter. Let's head up and grab some more petri dishes. Since we have time while we're making this cable. We're stopped. Why are we stopped? Oh, we're just waiting on glass. Okay. That's fine, which means I don't need to expand this production. Don't have to worry about much of anything. Each of these uses, okay, 1 planter box. I would like 1 more petri dish, please. Perfect. Okay, so that's going to get me 12 moondrops. I don't remember how many I need to kind of bootstrap things, but probably more than that. Where did I leave my car? Ugh, okay. Do I have... I don't. Need to pave some more of these areas for sure. On the to-do list. Oh, I should definitely cap this. 1 more codex. I'm going to run down and grab a bunch of stone bricks and do some paving. Do I need anything else while I'm here? More belts is always good. Oh, you don't have to build 600 at a time anymore. Let's stick to like 400. Do I have pipe? Kind of. Grab a couple hundred pipes. Sorry about bumping the microphone. Okay. I should have, yeah, several hundred bricks down here. Let's just, pull this right on through. Perfect. Ish. Okay. Did I use all of that already? Jeez. Well, so be it. Let's go drop this last codex in the Moondrop factory up here. Which is just, okay, incredibly slow. So this is going to make me 16 Moondrops right now. Which, for bootstrapping purposes, how many do I need? If I head over here... Each of these needs how many modules? 16. Okay, so that's enough to start one of these at full speed. But not enough for seeds. So I want one more codex. Which I believe I can do. Perfect. One more. Woohoo! Created the first Moondrop. 11 hours in. Oof. All right. So this is going to make 20 of these in total, which should be enough for, yeah, to start getting seeds. Perfect. And then they'll be self-sustaining. All right. Moondrops aren't quite done, but We need, let's see, under high tech. It's under alternative energy. There it is. Copper zinc battery. We need, in addition to zinc plates and copper plates, we're going to need cellulose figured out for those, and saline water. Okay, cellulose is just wood and limestone in a furnace. That's fine. Yeah, cellulose stage 1. I don't think I can make one of these yet. Nope. Okay. So wood and limestone in a furnace is pretty easy, I think. I've got wood here. I have water here. So I can make cellulose. I don't know, around here somewhere without too much trouble. And get that potentially reasonably finagled through here up to where we would need it for batteries. Zinc itself needs... I don't even know. Let's find out. What do I need to mine zinc? Look under raw ores for zinc plates. And we're just going to do like one every 10 seconds, just like we did for... Excuse me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Just like we did for tin. And if we look at that, it needs aromatics. Okay. I'm making those, but they're being dumped. I do have aromatics down here because I'm already doing tar processing. So that's going to be a heck of a pipeline to get aromatics from here up to where we're doing zinc. Up here. So I guess, yeah, pretty much from here across and up kind of alongside this is where I want to be, because that'll get us right up to the zinc patch. And then we'll do smelting here. This is already a coal belt that we're using for tin, so we can pull off of it to bring coal over to fuel the miners and the furnaces for zinc here. And then tin is already only on one side of the belt, so getting zinc onto the other side of the belt, and then it'll all come down to where we're building components for circuits over here. I think that's a reasonable plan. It's just another long pipeline that I have to make. The other parts of... Let's see. I see circuit board 1's on here. Simple circuit boards. The other bits that I need for simple circuits, I still need high power resistors, and I still need vacuum tubes. High power resistors, okay, I need to bring glass over. I already have coke and tin over here, so that's reasonably easy. Vacuum tubes need graphite, which is just coke in a furnace. Also fine. So if I'm bringing coke and glass over, then resistors and vacuum tubes, I guess, are going to end up sharing a belt. I also need copper plates. I'll need to bring iron plates over as well. Okay. I guess it makes sense to run iron and glass together if I have to run another belt all the way over here. Okay. I'm going to add some details to some of these things. Bootstrapping currently need to bring drops over to methane plant when ready. Update. Okay, that... I wish that had word wrap. Okay. Add new resistors. Task. Glass belt over to electronics factory. Done. Oh, and Coke. Share output belt with tubes. Oh dear, that's okay, yeah, that's fine. The next one is going to be vacuum tubes, which needs graphite from resistor coke belts. It needs iron on resistor glass belt, and it needs copper routed around current mess. Right? What else do vacuum tubes need? Glass, copper, iron, oh, and vacuum itself. But that's easy. That's a pressure pump? Yeah. I'll just make that now. And then for those two together, I'm going to need one more of these electronics factories, which need stone and copper plates. Which I suspect may actually be some amount of copper coils, but that's okay. Copper plates are down here, and this is also the way down to stone. Perfect. Okay. Okay, that is going to be, yeah, the two of those that we need, one for resistors and one for vacuum tubes. Oops. All right, moondrops need to get done for methane production. Whoops, that's fine. Zinc needs to be done, lead needs to be done, solder needs to be done. Copper, zinc, batteries. Cellulose from wood. Yeah, that's the only main dependency of that. And then the other thing is going to be the Formica. Oh, which needs raw fiber, which is also from wood. Okay. And oh, I need to make formaldehyde as well, which is also copper. Okay, everything's coming off the copper belt. We're definitely going to need to improve our copper processing sooner than later, once we have circuits, because I think copper input is going to end up being a big bottleneck there. Whether I will have space in here to improve copper is a different question. I do have this big patch down here, which I can always get to if I need to. And then this is our lead patch, which is going to be atrocious no matter what. I should explore up here and see if there's more raw coal to fuel this. Otherwise, getting fuel over here is going to ruin my day. Oh, speaking of, lead needs acetylene. And that's going to be enough of its own thing that I'm putting it before lead. Okay. There's definitely still intermediates missing from this to-do list, but it's closer to the full set of things that needs to be done now. Let's go ahead and build this path up. Cool. How are you doing? Almost done. Okay. Let's do resistors. Let's get this glass belt moving. It's fine. This is fine. There's so much spaghetti in this base already. I just don't care anymore. I embrace the spaghetti. You only adopted the spaghetti. I was born into it. Okay. So we're gonna need, over here, a couple of these. One making resistors, one making vacuum tubes. You're gonna need tin plates, so we'll pull these over. Okay, and then glass, and then we're going to need a spot for coke input. Beautiful. Okay. Now, for the vacuum tubes, the graphite is made... Actually do it that way. And let's put our... Oh, actually, did I make that vacuum pump, or did I just think about it? I did make it. The Eternal off by 1 placement errors. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Vacuum, check. Glass, check. You need copper. Iron will be coming along on this same thing. So that's fine. Copper needs to come through here. And I guess raw coal is coming too. That's fine. So iron will come in, and we just need graphite. Okay. Graphite comes from... Right. Coke in a furnace. Done. Done and done. The real question is, can this come through here? Of course not. It needs to come through here, which means this needs to be one higher. Okay. Done. 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 And then each of these gets a couple of outputs. Cool. Oh, you need your recipe set. Graphite. And iron plates. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's go ahead and pave this mess all the way through. Well, not quite all the way through. And figure out how to get iron plates up where they need to be. I think right now it is the case that... What the heck is on here? Planter boxes. Iron plates just kind of end here. Yes. So we're going to... Interesting. This is just coal. Okay. Cool. I'm going to do something I shouldn't do. But since this comes all the way over here, what I can do is filter off not that, not that. Iron plates. And then just send them along this belt. Will this be a pain in the butt later when I need to clean it up? Yes. Do I care right now? No. I am definitely at the stage of Pyanodons where I am embracing spaghetti wherever it makes my life easier. And we're going to go from there. All of this is temporary. I have no splitters. And I'm just going to, again, accept the mess. All right. So resistors are done. Vacuum tubes are basically done. I should have everything that I need to bootstrap moondrops now. So let's go grab those and get those systems started. Yep, there's our 20. All right, glass coming in, looking good. The only thing you need is iron, right? Yes. All right, so you need 16 of those. You get the rest of them. And let's get this powered. Ah, perfect spacing. Couldn't have asked for better. Oh, is that not enough? Shoot. Did I look at this recipe wrong? Oh, you need 5. I thought you needed 4. Shoot. Okay, I need to make one more codex. What don't I have? Just the tinned cable. All right. I know I'm making that up here. What a pain. All right. Codex in. I really thought I had it there. All right. The next thing on the list is zinc. Now, the problem with zinc, for those of you who know Pyanodons, is that my zinc is up here in the top left, and my aromatics are all the way down here. So we're running a pipeline. And I guess it's gonna do this. So I'm gonna go grab undergrounds. And I'm going to set the limit of undergrounds on my underground factory to be higher, because I'm sure that I'm going to need them. And we are about to run one of the biggest pipelines I have ever run in Factorio. And this is going to stink. This is going to be slow, and it is going to be no fun. Which, like, yeah, I'm playing Pyanodons, but still. What? But why? Oh, yep, okay. That's a good reason why I can't put it here. Oh, this game. Okay, what are we avoiding here? That's that. That's something else. Making lots of creosote, which I don't really need, but doing it anyway. And here's the aromatics. Okay. How even do I get back over there? Hopefully, trees don't... Oh, is this right in line with these cliffs? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Hopefully trees don't get too much in the way, but I don't have a lot of confidence in that. This is a pretty wet map, unfortunately. Where am I at here? Oh, that's not going to want to go through there. Okay. This is as good a place to turn north as any. Oops. Get you realigned. All the way up we go. And then I've deforested quite a bit around where this belt goes, so we're going to run alongside it for as much of the trip as we can. Oh no! I wish I knew where that odd underground pipe was. It's lost somewhere in the factory. I probably will not find it until I tear all this down and replace it with electric inserters and splitters and... Anyway, that's many hours away. Ooh, and our power is pushing its limits. That is not great. Because this starting coal patch is pretty tapped out. I don't have a lot of room for more miners on it. And this coal belt up here is pretty much at capacity. A single belt can run, I think... Well, no, I'm not sure. Yeah, if we're just making steam... Compute by element, input, one belt. Yeah, 12. So, this belt is at its limit. There's really nothing I can do there. So I'm going to have to figure out a better... or a second power solution, which probably involves this coal patch, which is unfortunately pretty far from water. Although the way I've been dragging belts around on this map, that's not the end of the world. Could pull a pipe from here and set up a power station like here, running off of, like, a couple of belts. that might be the option. But for now, I'm going to ignore this problem, and I'm going to keep working on the things that I need to be working on. I need 2 of you. Need more furnaces. Yeah. Let's grab bricks so I can keep pathing on my way up to the zinc deposit. Probably run a path right up through there. That would be a little more direct. What else can I run research on? I'm running out of things. Turrets for funsies. Walls for funsies. Ooh, ant gates. Military 1 for funsies. And these 2 turds that I need to learn to understand. I looked at the turd tab, and I decided that it was a problem for a different day. I'm not sure if today is that different day. Ah, no! Stupid trees. Ruining my nice straight paths. Ruining my nice straight paths. Okay. That's as far up as we're going. This is so much slower without the paving. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh, well, fine. Oh no, I have a couple already. That'll work. That'll work. Out, out, in. Outs need to be ash belts. I should really make a blueprint that is just that. Let's see. We're using steel chests here because I ran out of iron chests. Perfect. This is going to be coal input. And what I should do here is redo the coal belts to come over here sooner. That should be a little bit easier on the zinc. And fill up my inventory with thousands of coal, as is the way. Okay. Perfect. Ish. Now, we need a coal input somewhere around here, so let's just grab a bunch. And... oh no! Okay, it's fine. I'm not going to worry about it for now. I'll plumb everything together. Make this belt lower. I'd rather you come in like here. Okay. So that's going to be that. Now we have this belt coming off of these. This will be an underground with fuel. Nope, that's wrong. This way. So that will come off the underground onto there. Ash goes off that way. Down here, we're going to have our two... yeah, I'll do it on this side. Two of these. Ash output. Connected in like so. And then again, we're missing undergrounds for our actual zinc plate output, which is in here. Which just merges like so. Okay. So I need to come back with some underground belts so that we can get fuel actually connected. But I will be able to do that on my car now that all the pipelines are in place. So that hopefully will not be as slow as running the pipeline was. Let's make sure these are getting their fuel or their aromatics. They are. Excellent. Okay. Where's my car? Cool. It's where I need to be anyway. Oh, while I'm down here, before I grab that stuff, I'm going to go ahead and grab the moondrops and get those running, since those should be ready to go now. And the sooner I get the, like, moondrop loop going, the sooner the rest of my, stuff will be ready. Because I only made enough moondrops to run one of my moondrop doodahs, and I'd like to have more than that. I didn't actually ratio any of this out, so, you know, it is what it is. But, alright, we've got... That's looking good, that's looking good, that's looking good. Moondrops, we need you to go. And then seeds. All come in here. Oh, and water. I never hooked up water. How did I never hook up water? Okay. Now how are we feeling? We are making moondrops. All right. This brings in 5. I gave it 6. No, I gave it 8. What? Oh, it must have ran twice. Okay, that makes sense. It immediately ran again. Oh, yep. There's seeds up here. Neither of these have their input inserters on yet, right? Correct. And apparently nor is their water hooked up. Oh, this one's water's hooked up. This one isn't, because this is a just complete disaster. I have no idea how one is supposed to plumb these things, but every option is terrible. Water CO2. They're not taking in seeds yet. Put all the seeds in the first one because it's the only one that can actually make anything. Okay. And the seeds should start backing up. How many of these are you actually going to make? 8. No. 12. Okay. And that's going to make us a stack more seeds. I think I'm just going to have to come and babysit this every once in a while and make sure all the seeds are actually... I can just do this. Make sure all the seeds are ending up in this one until we get the second one running, and then the third one, and then we can turn on methane production. Okay. That minor side adventure done. We can now move back to what I was doing before, which is grabbing iron plates. I may as well restock on other stuff I'm low on. I'm low on this, I'm low on this. I'm low on pipes. And I need iron plates. I am... Oh, these are just starting to back up again. After, we pulled everything through to make room for, running vacuum tubes. So that's gonna be a problem. Is all of this at least still running at full capacity? Yes, 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 yes. Yes, okay. None of these have run out yet. Although, these ones near the ends... Yeah. Alright. This is... fine, I guess. Make a bunch of undergrounds. Okay. Hopefully I don't need anything else. And this will be enough for me to finish up what I was doing up here. No, I can't squeeze through there. Let's go around this way. All right. And over here, Perfect. Perfect. I think that's all we need. I just want to see this thing actually get started and make sure... Oh. Make sure that we are spitting out zinc. Good, good, good. We got 2 of these going. Good, good. You're going to need however much ore you need before you'll process 1. 15 or 20 or whatever it is. A lot. How many is this? Okay. $40 to whatever. Yeah, some. All right. Well, I think. Not you. Helmod. Zinc plates are... What's this recipe? I don't know how to actually see the recipe. Not helpful. Four, 5, almost done. Cool. Yep, I think we're good. I think we're going to be outputting... the bottom furnace is only expected to run at like half speed anyway. These are outputting just ash, not coal. Yep, we got plates coming out. Beautiful. All right, I'm happy. I consider this an absolute win. I think I went around the wrong way. I did. I'm gonna go through here. I'm gonna sneak through here, yeah. And then back over here. And around here. Man, grenades would be so cool. And bring the car in for a gentle landing. Ooh, what was that? Power pole. All right. Well, zinc is pretty good. The things I've got on the to-do list next are copper zinc batteries and acetylene for lead. Still not excited about lead. That's gonna require some map exploration, see if I can find better fuel. Or I suppose I could look up this way to see if there's lead over here, where I've got tin and zinc. Copper zinc batteries just need, I think, cellulose to get made. So that's not terrible. But yeah, right now, I think we're at a pretty good stopping place. I feel like I've made really good progress today on a lot of the circuit bits. We're at 4 out of, 6 ingredients? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ingredients. We need the circuit boards, the solder, and the batteries still. I guess moondrops are technically not quite done, but I'm willing to call them done. Yeah, this is just going to need a little bit of time to fully back up, and once we have moondrops on this belt, it'll be easy to get the second and third ones running. So yeah, I think I'm going to call it here. Thanks everyone who has tuned in today. If you want to keep watching me bang my head against the wall of Pyanodon, my schedule is always not super consistent on Twitch, but especially with the holidays in the US, next week it will be doubly inconsistent. So the best thing to do is to follow and turn on notifications so you get a ping when I am playing this. I've also set up a Discord, so if you want to join that, it's in the About page, and you can come in there and tell me what I'm doing wrong, ask questions about my setups, anything like that, if there's anything you want to follow up on from the stream or any of the VODs. And with that, I am going to call it. Thanks again.